Hey, Mom's got something a little different this time. I've got some calculator tips for you. What I always tell people is the best calculator is the calculator you know how to operate. So I'm going to take 3 different calculators and I'm going to show you how to do roots and exponents on each calculator. I'll put a timestamp in the description so you can go straight to the calculator you're using unless you just want to see how different they all are. Okay? Let me get a better viewpoint for you. First, we've got the Texas Instrument 30XA, which is actually my personal favorite. And I'm going to show you how to do a square exponent, a square root, and then something with a larger than 2 exponent. Doesn't matter how large you go, it's the same thing. And a larger than square root. Okay, first of all, if we want to find 7 squared, we're going to touch the 7 button, then the x squared button right there, and that already gives you your answer. So that's all you had to do, 7 and then the x squared. Clear it. Now, if I want to find the square root of 36, you're going to hit 36, square root button, and there's your answer. That's all you have to do. Okay, now if you're dealing with something larger than a square, exponent, or root, let's say 7 to the 4th power. You're going to touch the 7. You're going to hit this y to the x button, which is right up here. Then you're going to hit the button that is your exponent, 4. Then you hit the equals button. And that will give you the answer to 7 to the 4th power. Okay. Now the last one, what about the 7th root of 2,187? All right, on this calculator, you're going to hit the number, your radicand, the number under the radical is 2187. Then you're going to hit this green second button. Now what that's doing is it's letting you access all of these green things that are like in between the keys. So you're going to hit that. Then you hit the Y to the X button again. And what that's doing is it's accessing that button, that function that's above the button there. Then you hit your index, the number, the little number, which was 7. And we're going to hit the equal sign, and we get an answer of 3, which is correct. Okay, so that's the format for doing those. Okay, our next calculator is the Texas Instruments 30X2S, which a lot of my students really like. I don't care for it too much, but they seem to like it. So here we go. I'm going to turn it on and clear it. Now, watch how different some of the key strokes are. If I want to do 7x squared on this calculator, I'm going to hit the 7 button. Now, your x to the 2nd button is over here. So you're going to hit that one and then equals. That's all you have to do. You get your correct answer. Okay. Now, to find the square root, if I want to do the square root of 36 on this one, I'm going to hit the 2nd button first of all. Then you hit the button that has the x squared on the top, and just like with the other calculator, what that's doing is it's accessing the function that's written right above there. So now you can see that it's showing a square root. Then you hit 36 and your equals, and your answer will be right down there. Okay. Now next, 7 to the 4th power. This one is very easy, and it doesn't just have to be the 4th power, it's any power. You just hit your base number, then you hit this little caret symbol right there. Then you hit your exponent, which was a 4 for this problem, and hit the enter button. And that gives you your correct answer. Fairly straightforward. Okay, last one on this calculator. I want to find the 7th root of 2,187 again. So what you're going to do is you hit your index first, 7. Then you're going to do your second function and hit this caret button. What that does is it accesses that radical sign under there. Now we're going to type in the radicand, which is 2187, and hit the equal sign. And we can see that the correct answer is 3. Okay? And that's how to do all of those on this calculator. Now for the graphing calculator. Now this is really overkill for a graphing calculator, or to use a graphing calculator for this, but you know, if this is what you're using, you need to know how to do these things on it as well. So first of all, how to find 7 squared on this calculator. You're going to push the 7, the X to the second button, which is right here, and then you have to put the enter button before it'll tell you what your answer is. Okay, now clear that. And you don't even have to clear it, it'll keep a running total, but anyway. Alright, now for 36, the square root of 36. Before you do anything, here in blue is your radical sign. So to access the blue functions, this calculator is different because it has a blue and a green. So if you want the blue functions, you hit the blue button. If you want the green functions, you hit the green one. So for this one, we're going to hit the blue second button. Then we're going to touch the button that has the x squared so that it accesses the square root that's up here. 36 and enter will show us an answer of 6, which is correct. Alright, now, what if it's not a square? What if it's something larger? All you have to do on this one is hit your base, which is 7, hit the little caret key, which is way over here, and then hit your exponent, which we're doing 4, then hit enter, and it will show you the correct answer. Okay, now, this one's a little more difficult. We have to access another mode or another function. So what we want to do is hit this math button. You'll see all these choices that come up. We want choice number 5. Now you see there's one to do a cube, there's one to do a cube root. We want to do something larger than that. So we're going to choose function 5. And now you can see we have the radical sign. Now first it wants our index, which is a 7. So I'm going to hit the 7 button. All right, now how to move away from there, because if I push another number, it's going to put it right here. Hit this side arrow button. That moves you under the radical sign. Now you can punch in your radicand, which was 2187. And that's what we're looking at here. And then all you have to do is hit enter, and there's your answer. Okay, so 3 different calculators all doing the same thing, and the key is to know your calculator. So good luck, guys. See you next time.